Alô, aqui quem fala é o James do futuro e bom, hoje nós vamos assistir a segunda parte do Red Dead Redemption 2. Quer dizer, a segunda parte do segundo vídeo do Red Dead Redemption 2. Só pra lembrar, o vídeo da semana passada foi repartido em dois, pois o Pamonha esqueceu que estava gravando por muito tempo já. E aí, esse vídeo foi partido em dois e agora estamos na última parte, a segunda parte do segundo episódio, beleza? Se vocês não assistiram a primeira parte, foi na semana passada, então corram lá, assiste a primeira parte e depois assiste a segunda. Corra lá para assistir. Se você já assistiu, a gente vai assistir hoje, quer dizer, vocês vão assistir. E já aproveita, se senta aí, fica bem confortável, pois hoje a gente vai embarcar na aventura do Velho Oeste. Turururu, tururu, turururu.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
We're okay.
We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Bora.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest?
Pois é, ele tá certo.
Come along.
Descanso, até parece. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Cuidado, cara. Colocar a mão na boca, pô. O braço, na verdade, né? Covid aí.
Here, you take this. I can't use it and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use
Não
your gun,
reclama, Arthur.
and we'll scare out
Você é
every
o
animal for miles
personagem
around.
que eu controlo.
You're never too old
E
to
a
learn.
gente está ainda no tutorial. Você tá aprendendo, cara. Quer dizer, eu tô aprendendo. Então, assim,
Let's
é
head
claro
out.
que ia ter que ser eu, né? Quer dizer, você. Que sou eu. Você entendeu? Bora lá.
How you holding up, Charles?
I'm
Charles.
okay, apart from this hand.
Não, pra mim ele é o
Stupid
Charles.
mistake.
Vamos,
Feel
Charles.
bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed.
Vamos lá, Charles. Eu me recuso em chamar o nome dele como é chamado, pronunciado, cara. Porque Charles é muito melhor.
Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, going out from John, that thing with the O'Driscolls.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me
Olha a
neither.
história do barco voltando aí. Esse barco, hein? Deve ter acontecido aquela suruba. Não tem o surubão de Noronha? Então, é o surubão do barco, envolvendo o Dutch e não sei quem mais, mas tinha gente lá. Agora quem? Não sei. Pois é, Charles. Cara, esse jogo é muito bonito, né? Eu vou falar isso todo vídeo, cara. Não importa. Porque velho. Entendeu? E eu gosto muito de temática de Velho Oeste, cara. É muito legal, mano. É muito legal. Esse, tipo... Esse ar que o Velho Oeste traz, sabe? Mesmo sendo aqui na neve, né? Mas...
The winds died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they
Mas é
won't
muito
move.
legal.
Now shh. Stay quiet.
Fique quietinho.
Hey, stop here a second. I see something.
Sabe o que eu tava pensando? Cara, a gente tá na neve, eles estão todos vestidos e tudo mais, os cavalos, velho. Eles estão pelados, mano. Eles estão pelados, velho. Olha aí. Eles estão pelados, mano. Tadinho, velho. Os cavalos. Eu quero mostrar pra vocês, em câmera lenta, depois que eu disse isso pros cavalos, né, que, pô, eles estão, né, passando frio ali. O cavalo, literalmente, cagou pra mim. Olha isso, ele literalmente cagou pra mim. Ele cagou pra mim.
How can you
O que é
tell?
pra fazer aqui mesmo? Ele me respondeu.
Track them on foot. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. A gun will scare everything around.
Eles estão pelados, mano. Cara, sério. Que errado.
Quiet as you
Ah,
can.
é, tá sofrendo. Por quê? Tá frio. Olha lá. Imagina, olha lá, tá coisando ali, ó, no chão. Pra liberar, entendeu? E ter mais um quentinho. Porque, pô, mano.
I think so.
Os bichos tão descalços nesse gelo.
Focus.
Tem que ficar aguentando o mano em cima.
Stay crouched.
Qual é mesmo? Deixa eu não prestar atenção na explicação. Ah, tá. Ok. A gente faz isso aqui.
Running. You're making too much noise.
Não, pera. O que? Aí o que? Uau.
It's easier in the snow.
Uau.
Once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
Vamos andando mais rápido aqui, né? Nossa, fica por aqui. Aí vem por aqui.
Wait, look. There they are. Are you ready with that bow?
Ah, tá ali.
Aim for their head or neck. We want a good, clean kill. You can pull back quite hard. You'll feel when it's too much. Nice. See
Nice.
if you can get another one.
Bambi, anda cá. Olha. Ervinha fresca.
Ali. Opa, opa. Olha lá.
Bambi?
Desculpa, mãe do Bambi.
That didn't kill it. You should go finish it off.
Ai, nossa senhora. Tudo fica muito tonto, é porque ele prende a respiração, né? Caramba. Eita. Ele ainda tá vivo.
That's it.
Ah, tadinho do Bambi. Quer dizer,
Okay.
da
You pick
mãe
up
do
one,
Bambi.
I'll get the other.
You sure
Você
your
sabe
hand's
que
okay?
você fez
Nah, it'll be fine once I
eu
get it on my shoulder.
matar a mãe do Bambi, né, mano?
Okay. I'll go grab the
O
other
Bambi
one.
vai ficar triste lá na casa dele e tal. Vai rolar toda aquela história lá que a gente já conhece no filme.
Mamãe!
Come on, stow that deer and let's go.
Aí a gente vem aqui, coloca a mãe do Bambi.
Not bad, boy.
Tadinha.
Ready to head back when you are.
O outro a gente pega. Ah, não, né?
Let's head
Não
back.
tem como colocar. Ah, é porque o cara já pegou. Caramba. Muitas coisas acontecendo ao mesmo tempo. Ai! Desculpa.
Careful. Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
Yeah, it's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan.
Tá, o que dá energia aqui?
You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in it?
Toma uma cachaça. Isso. Vocês viram que ficou bugado na mão dele a cachaça?
We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
One more. We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll a damn thing. Except maybe that can of salted offal Pearson was kind enough to give us.
The girl, she has a wild look in her eye.
Of course. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Well, once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
Who knows? Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for us.
Well, I know who my money's on in that fight. He's weak, but that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with
Tem
them for
urso ali.
years.
Watch out. Bear up ahead.
Caramba, o Charles sempre me responde. Obrigado, Charles. Sério.
You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Como a gente vai passar com o urso?
Cut up here, off the trail.
Vidas selvagens. Olha lá. Olha o bicho lá.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that.
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
Pois é, a
Just
vida
thought
tem
you might have
dessas.
moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it.
Time.
Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
Nossa, que terrível.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch. You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fella with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that.
Caramba, o cara
Since
tá
I was a
muito
boy.
tempo.
Oh, what's it?
Eu coloco nessa câmera aqui e eu fico viajando. E lendo ainda, né?
Taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always
O jogo tá querendo que a gente gosta do Dutch. Pior que com essas falas deles, acaba que muda um pouco o pensamento em relação a ele.
I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horse.
Claro que os cavalos tá pior que os humanos, mano. Os caras tá pelados, os cavalos.
Same with Bill and Brown.
Olha aí, mano, é isso que eu tava falando, velho. Olha o Charles, velho, sério. Não, na moral. Charles, melhor personagem. Eu quero esse cara pra ser meu amigo nesse jogo, velho. Pô, velho, olha aí, velho. O cara tá pensando nos cavalos também, velho. Tava falando dos cavalos agorinha. E o cara tá falando. Olha aí, velho. Essa conversa entre os dois foi muito boa, cara. Gostei bastante desse diálogo.
I'm gonna hitch time over here.
Brought some food back, boys.
Vamos amarrar o cavalo.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Mr. Priest.
Well, well, well.
Olha a mãe do Bambi aqui.
Just what a surprise to find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
Meu Deus.
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skin that one you dumped on the floor there.
Vamos lá, vamos ajudar o Mr. Pierce. E aí? O que a gente faz? Ah não, é no bicho que tá no chão, né?
Hurry up! I wanna get this meat in the pot.
Relaxa, cara. Ai, tadinha da mãe do Bambi. Tadinha, cara. Despelou ela.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck,
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Caramba, cara, deixa lá. A mãe do Bambi toda aberta. Poucos dias depois.
It's been a bad few weeks, but Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams. Well, I thought you was reading him his last rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Reverend. You're still here, then?
I owe you.
Yeah. And you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail.
Dutch,
Jackie.
the boy wanted to see you, John.
He's seen me now. Or what's left of me. What about you?
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men. Bill, now you ride ahead and
Caraca,
set
velho,
the
esse
charge
cara tá
at the
muito
water tower
destinado
just
a,
before the tunnel.
Ain't a
a
problem.
fazer
Why are we doing
o
this?
plano dele,
Weather's
né,
breaking,
do
we could
trem.
leave. I thought we was lying low. Yeah, come on.
What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living, Hosea. We're living. Look at me. We're living. Even you. But we need money. Everything we has in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him. Sounds like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob.
O Dutch é um cara muito focado, né, velho?
Everyone ready? All right, let's head out.
Cara, e eu continuo. Eu finalizo o vídeo por
Okay,
aqui.
gentlemen, listen up, all of you. According to the information so kindly provided to us by the
Vou fazer o
officials,
seguinte.
the train will be coming north from Big Valley. We're gonna pick it off after it crosses the border into the Grizzlies. There's a raised spot there that should give us good vantage. Charles, you'll keep lookout for any outriders. How's that hand, by the way?
I'll be fine.
Good. I'll take the driver and engineer, then run point. Lenny and Javier, you two take the front cars, deal with any guards. Arthur and Micah, you head straight for the back. That's what we're after. Mr. Cornwall's private car.
You and me, Morgan.
Great. Have you got a problem with that?
Not if you keep your head for once.
You worry about yourself, huh?
Enough! After Bill blows the tracks, we're gonna need to move fast. Is everyone clear on what they're doing?
Yep. Crystal.
Yes, boss.
Good. Now come on. Let's ride.
Com essa cena, gente, eu vou finalizar o vídeo de hoje. E no próximo vídeo, vocês vão saber como finaliza esta missão e as próximas. Bom, se inscreva no canal, compartilhe esse vídeo, compartilhe os outros vídeos do canal e faça aquela maratona dos outros vídeos. E eu deixo vocês a partir de agora. Beijo. Tchau.
Out of the snow, finally.
Feels good, doesn't it? But we need to get this done fast. Now it's thawing, before anyone gets up here after us. Oh, look at you boys. See? This is what I call a crew. Micah Bell, Charles Smith, Arthur Morgan, Javier Escuela, and what about young Lenny here? Always the first man on his horse.
Just happy we're back at him, Dutch.
You sure you're ready for this, kid?
Of course I'm ready.
Just stay calm. Keep your eyes sharp. That goes for all of you. No mistakes. Not again.
So we do this. Then we go back to Blackwater to collect.
How many times you gonna ask the same question, Micah?
That's a lot of damn money to leave sitting for too long.
It would be crazy to go back there now. The place will be swarming with Pinkertons.
We go back when I say we go back, and that's the end of it. The money's safe. You'll just have to trust me. And if the O'Driscolls are right, there'll be a stack of railroad bonds on this train. There's the water tower. Hold up here on the ridge. Oh. Is Bill there?
Yeah.
You want to head down, see how he's getting on?
Okay.